Hey guys, what's up? So in these days, I've been obsessed with trying to find solutions in order to cool down the ROG Ally. And in this video, I'll be testing this RGB cooling fan, which comes with a built-in kickstand. It's made for Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch OLED. But we'll be using it on the ROG Ally and see the difference it makes in lowering down the temperatures. If I flip it to the side, it says here, dual cooling fan, built-in kickstand, and lastly 3 diverse twin modes. So it has 3 speeds to select from. On the back side, it doesn't state the fan's RPM or airflow power, but it just say it's a cooling fan compatible with Steam Deck and stuff like that. It's the same stuff that it says here. Dual cooling fan, 3 diverse twin modes, and built-in kickstand. So there isn't anything different. So now I'll open it up. First, it has this Type 2C to Type 2C, so it can connect easily to the ROG Ally and from the cooling fan. So you don't need any kind of adapter or converter or any stuff like that. And it's also very short, so you can easily snuggle it in and not have to worry about its length. So that's good. So in the box, I found this multi-Type-C connector. So you can put the cooler here and still have another port to connect from. So you can put another accessory and still use it on the ROG Ally. So quite useful if you ask me. And here is the cooling fan with the kickstand. If you want to open the kickstand, you'll have to leave this part and you'll hear this click. Now I'll put it on the scale to know how much it weighs. So it's 180 grams. And I think it's very lightweight, so it's not going to distract you while holding the ROG Ally. And those are the dual fans. So it's very plasticky, even the fans are plastic, and the kickstand itself is made of plastic. I also want to mention that on the clip mount, it has rubber pads that prevent scratching your Ally. It has one on each side, so it won't damage it. Now let's do the mounting. So you put it first on the top side. Clip it like this, and there it goes. I hope that it's going to make difference because it's very light to hold, and it also has this cool kickstand, which by the way very sturdy. Let's connect it to the ROG Ally. Let's turn it on now. This is the first speed, second, third, and you turn it off. I'll do the noise test so you can hear it. So I think it's very quiet. I can barely hear the noise even on the fastest speed. I can feel some air if I put my hands here. So there is some air coming right from here on the top of each side. Now is the time for testing if those dual fans are able to cool down the ROG Ally or make a difference. And I'll be doing the Timespy stress test comparing fans turned on versus off. Let's check it out. And here are the results. On screen, the temp with cooler set on max speed is actually causing more heat, which kinda sucks. I anticipated a better result, but unfortunately we got the opposite effect. Let's head now to hardware info where we see other findings like the fact that the CPU die temperature is actually 77 with cooler versus 75 when it's off, or the SSD also being hotter by 2 degrees and the GPU as well. So based on these results, having this kickstand cooler is giving worse thermal performance. I think it has to do with the way they made the cold air exiting on top instead of pushing it directly to the inside. It's kinda sad because I like the design and the kickstand, but cooling with this thing is actually horrible, so I don't recommend it. That was my experience with this cooler. Let me know in the comments which cooler are you using for your ROG Ally. or you think is worth trying. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support this channel and be up to date with all the latest content. See you in the next one.